code to cash is a lifeline for any organizations. Okay, and to help you understand this in a better way, let me break this code to cash, which is nothing but the process value chain, which start from sales, providing a quotation till we receive money or revenue from the customer. Okay, and let me break this thing into the 7 parts. Okay.
Hello everyone, I'm Jitendra Singh, banker turned entrepreneur and author of the book Perfect Mastering the Art of Selling. I welcome you to read my story where I interview authors, speakers, coaches, celebrities, entrepreneurs, and more. Today I have with me Mr. Jaydeep Gajjar. He is a seasoned professional with a wealth of expertise in various areas, including quote to cash, process optimization, operational excellence, digital transformation, cost optimization, agile product development, business and process assessment, program management, and charge management. With a remarkable career spanning over 24 years in the telecom industry, he has demonstrated his proficiency in diverse domains from project management to business process management and improvement. He brings extensive experience in telecom operations, encompassing service assurance and service delivery and sales optimization. His background also includes deep understanding of frameworks such as Tata Business Excellence, Baldrige and Telecom Audits, TL9000. His technical acumen shines through in the areas like technical solution and service support in Converged Networking. Additionally, his skills in customer relationship management, vendor management, and team leadership further underscore his ability to drive excellence and efficiency across various facets of the telecommunication industry. Today, he will be discussing with us about his life journey. So, welcome, Mr. Joydeep. The platform is open, and now over to you.
Thanks, Jitendra, for providing this opportunity. I'm pleased to be with you on this on your platform, and I think I'm very much thankful to provide wealthy, I would say, introduction to the audience. Yeah. So should we start with the briefing and Jitendra?
Sure. You can share your brief profile if you want to add something.
No, I think you have covered pretty much there. Okay, so you have pretty much covered everything.
Okay, so let's jump on to the first question then.
Yeah, sure.
Sure. So first thing I'd like to know from you is like how did your past life has affected the person you wanted to be in your life and what you are. So moreover, it's related to like when we were growing as a child. So we always have certain thoughts that what we want to choose as a career. So from there till now, so what do you think? What is the change and what is the motivating factor for you?
Yeah, I think let me give you a background. So my upbringing happened into the small town of Gujarat, known as Bardoli, and it is also a karma bhumi of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, if you can recollect. And I belong to a lower middle class family. My mother was a teacher, and my father was a government clerk. And my upbringing happened with in a joint family where I used to share my place with my cousins. Okay, and that has really brought me a lot of values to me. Being my mother as a teacher, it has brought me a strong value systems. Okay, also being in a joint family, it has brought me a brotherhood kind of thing, a collaboration part of it. Okay, sharing and caring values. Apart from that, I was part of that small village, small town. Those people have a greater aspirations by seeing people living their life into the metros and the outside world. So that has given me a lot of aspirations in my life. Okay, during my school days, I was above average student, and I was aspiring to be in getting into the engineering, but unfortunately, I couldn't make out. Okay, and that has bring a first transformation into me. I realized that my hard work, although I was very hardworking, but I realized that my hard work didn't paid off the way it should be. And I realized that the hard work rather than smart work makes sense. Your planning and strategy always give you a result rather than only focusing on hard work. And it has worked really well. Rather than joining engineering, I get into the electronics graduation. And in my college days, days, my strategy has given me a result in a way that I secured a top rank during my 3 years of graduation. In my university days, in a post graduation in electronics, I secured a top rank in my university. So that was the first transformation in a way. Okay, moving on to kickstart my career. Okay, although I have secured a first rank in a uni, I was not spending my time sitting at home looking for the right set of opportunity to come my way. Rather, I have started customer facing role in one of the telecom service provider. It's a local service provider, just to ensure that I can get a learning, and it has really helped me understanding the customer experience. Okay, apart from that, as soon as I have completed my post graduation, I have kept in mind that I need to go to the metro city, and the proximity of Mumbai to us, I have zeroed down on a Mumbai, and you know that it's a city of opportunity. But unfortunately, I do not have any connect over there, so I need to wait till I get a connect, because you know that you can find money over there, you can find a food over there in Mumbai, but staying arrangement is a very crucial thing, and it's very difficult to get a staying arrangement. Fortunately, I got a breakthrough and I landed in Mumbai, city of opportunity. Over there, my aspiration is to getting into the R&D, research and development stream. But within a span of 1 month, I have appeared to multiple organizations, but I couldn't crack through in a way. And because I was operating on a shoestring budget, okay, because living in Mumbai is very costly affair, and without a job you cannot sustain over there. So then I have taken a call. I have got a job in a service and sales segment, one of the organization which is bringing a new technology to the India. Okay, and I was got engaged into the industrial endoscopy equipments, and I was being made accountable for sales and service responsibility of South Gujarat. So that has got me back to the to my hometown. Okay, and coincidentally, I got a breakthrough in Tata Communication. That was my first career breakthrough in Tata Telecom rather. That was a enterprise telecom service provider, or a service provider of Tata Arm at that point of time. And as I mentioned, my previous years experience, my childhood experience and all, it has inhibited a very strong value system, and I was very thankful to God to give me opportunity into Tata group of company, which is also complementing and practicing very strong value systems. So that is how I have make a breakthrough, and that's what my thing is. So my take on this is that you need to follow the strong value system, the collaborative approach, also seeing value in the things which you have, strong sense of belonging to your family. All those things has really helped me propel my career path. So that is what my input, Jitendra.
Right, that's great. So now if I ask you like things you are passionate about in your life, what are those? And what is the role of motivation and inspiration onto this further?
Yeah. So as far as my passion is concerned, I'm passionate about three things. One is the food, second is to be with nature, and third is traveling. So by nature, I am a foodie guy. It is not only that I'm fond of eating a food, variety of food or delicacy, but I'm also having a hobby of cooking a food. I very frequently trying new cuisines, okay, and I love to serve them to my loved ones, okay, and enjoy self as well. In fact, let me give you an experience where we friends planned a trip, okay, in a remote town, and we have some Jain community friend with us, and he's having some constraint for the food intake. So we visited the eatery, and I have somehow convinced that small eatery outlet to hand over their kitchen to me. Yeah, so that's how I love food and cooking. Apart from that, I thought let me just monetize this passion, okay, and then I get into a small startup, cloud kitchen startup. Unfortunately, it didn't work out the way it should be. It picked up really well, but due to some constraint, presently I have put it on a hold. But I have really enjoyed that journey, being an entrepreneur and launch the startup. In fact, I have introduced some of the special delicacies over there, which was very much appreciated by the local people. In fact, I'm being a vegetarian, so I have developed a keema recipe, which is made from soya, and that was really appreciated. In fact, apart from that, I have also tried and introduced crispy threaded paneer. So let's not getting into the detail of that food thing. I cannot restrict myself, being a passionate about food. I keep on going explaining this. But now I think let me move on to my traveling passion. So I love traveling places to places, and I especially love traveling with my family. And I love to explore the local culture, local people, local cuisine. Okay, how people live there, what kind of challenges they face. Okay, and that gives me a lot of insight how the things happen in a various places of the world, and that will help me appreciate the challenges faced by them. As I have started my second inning, let me update you that I have put a full stop on my full time career last year, and I have started my second inning as an independent consultant, and I am also aspiring to be an independent director. So that's how my traveling passion is. Now, as far as to being with Mother Nature, that is inhibited because I am having such kind of background. So as far as Mother Nature connection is concerned, whenever I with Mother Nature, I feel I'm into heaven. Okay, that gives me a lot of tranquility, peace, and prosperity in the mindset. Okay, so I always to be with Mother Nature. Okay, so from last 10 years, my passion to be with Mother Nature get me to the farming. So from last 10 years, I am doing sugarcane cultivation. Also, I have planted 500 trees. I have cultivated mango orchard. Okay, and this is nothing but to giving back to the Mother Nature. Okay, the fruits definitely going to be there, but planting a tree is also giving back to the society, giving back to the Mother Nature. So that's all about my passion, Jitendra.
That's really nice to hear about. So now further, if I ask you about your work and experiences, how you started your career and what all you did so far.
Yeah, Jitendra. So, Jitendra, I have 24 plus years of my experience, and my career path has organically grown. And let me just give you an update onto that how organically I have moved in my career path. So, as I mentioned earlier, that I have started my career with Tata Telecom. Okay, and then it was being taken over by Avaya, the US organization. They are mainly into the BPO, setting up the BPO and enterprise telecommunication setup, networking setup. When I have started my career with Tata Telecom, it was a field exposure, a field service actually, and it was simply a maintenance and installation of EPA-BX. Okay, earlier days it was all wireline kind of connectivity, and EPA-BX is the only connecting medium for the large set of enterprise which is being spread across the huge landscape. Okay, so I have started with installation of the EPBX. It's purely a voice equipment, and managing the life cycle of that. As company has taken a call to transform from product oriented organization to an solution oriented organization, it has bring a lot of transformation into the organization, right from the, and especially it is very important for the front ending people like the field engineers, project management, the sales team, and company has invested a lot upskilling the team, and that has transformed me from a hardcore technical guy to techno commercial guy. Okay, this experience has given me complete understanding of customer experience, as I have engaged with multiple domain customer, starting with healthcare and biomedical science, manufacturing industry, oil and refining industries, banking segment, defense segment, government PSUs and all. So it has given me a plethora of experience, understanding, and because this transformation has compelled us, and the critical element of this transformation which make it successful is to understand the customer requirement and then basis that propose a solution. Earlier it was just simply a selling of a product. It has transformed it from selling a product rather than selling a solution basis the customer requirement, and that has helped me understanding the customer operation and a business. Based on that, we used to provide a solution. Let me give you an example of IOCL as a government PSU, where they have a multiple set of operator, okay, and it takes a lot of time to route the call and all. So we understood their requirement, and it has also impacted their supply chain mechanism. So we have proposed IVR system, and I'm talking about IVR now becoming a very day-to-day operation now. But at that point of time, way back in 2000, IVR is supposed to be a very very new technology. Okay, so that kind of solution been provided, and that has really helped them reducing their long queue time of logistic department and other visitor department. Okay, so that is one of the example. I got a immense experience in this in this 6 years journey, where not only I have exposure to the pre-sales, complete customer experience, project management, turnkey project management, and it was a complete technology implementation, right from the pre-sales proposal to the order picking up, site factory visit, and then site survey, erection of the equipment, testing, configuration, and then providing a user training to the customer. So not only that, this transformation has also brought us an additional responsibility to enable our channel partners, and we have also engaged with the channel partners and enable them to also bring it to the forefront, providing a solution rather than on a product specific resolution. So that was my stint in a way, from field engineer to hardcore technical guy to the techno commercial guy. With this set of experience, then I have moved to the Reliance Communication. At that point of time, Reliance has launched their enterprise set of telecom products. It's a VPN services and Centrex services and lease line services and all. And I was been part of the integrated customer operation for Reliance Communication. And that was my first unique blend of experience in a way where I was managing a retail segment of the customer as well as the enterprise segment also. In this journey, I was accountable for customer retention, engagement with the end-to-end customer life cycle, right from the local team, local operations, sales team to the central team, NOC and all. Also, it has given me a complete understanding of the telecom processes, telecom systems, and believe me, the Reliance Communication, when they have come up with the launch of their products, they have done it really well. Their processes and system was so beautifully designed. It has given me a really good view and confidence that I can really contribute onto the processes and systems. That has helped me to take a call, and this is completely a transformation of my career path. So I was engaged into the telecom technologies operations, and I've been into the most of the profile of telecom landscape. Now I taken a call at that point of time that let me leverage my experience to the larger platform, to the larger perspective, and that's where I have taken a call to move into the process domain, because this process domain cutting across the value chain, and that not only bound to particular organization or particular domain, but that with that exposure you can create a value for other organization and other industries as well. So that has brought me to the VSNL, Videsh Sanchar Nigam Limited. Let me say that it's a Tata Communication, erstwhile it's a Videsh Sanchar Nigam Limited, and I have started my process journey. It was, I think it is something like it's a challenging one for me, because I'm starting from a scratch in a way. I do have exposure to the process and all, but I think being a part of the process and implementation of the process, it's completely different ballgame. So I have taken that call and moved to the Tata Communication. I was part of a global customer service operation team, and at that point of time, Tata Communication has acquired multiple organizations globally, and their more major focus area is to align processes and systems to get going with the existing set of product portfolio and all. And it was also a very challenging journey for them, because being a VSNL government PSU, they are also transforming from monopoly product to the competitive product market. Okay, so that's where I got into, and that was a challenging thing for us as well. So my role at that point of time, service realization of the new product, alignment of the processes with the global telecom or organization they have acquired, alignment of the systems as well. So that has given me a really a good exposure in terms of process and system point of view. And so that is about the alignment piece. Now moving on, I moved from a operation team or operation vertical, global operation vertical, to a business vertical. And at that point of time, we have standardized the processes and systems, and organization now very much keen onto bringing the efficiency into the system, so that they can align their annual operating plan, bring the visibility how the complete value chain is performing, and the, I would say, bringing the capacity also to forefront. So at that point of time, we have come up with the end-to-end code-to-cash engagement. Okay, where we started engaging the people to understand what is the entire value chain is, and we have created the efficiency in a way and visibility how the complete value chain is functioning. Moving on, I joined the Central Business Excellence team, which is a global business excellence team. And so far what we have covered is, I have started from the very branch office kind of operation, field kind of operation, to regional office to corporate office. My entire stint in Tata Communication is in a global corporate office. My stint to business excellence as an associate director, my role is to bring in efficiency through digital transformation. Although we brought efficiency by process optimizations, workflow optimizations, handoff optimization, rework optimization, all. But now company is taking a leap forward and want to bring cost reduction and profitability into the overall business. And that can only be possible with the new approach of the digital transformation and agile way of launching a product. Because see, you can improvise your existing set of revenue, but if you want to bring additional revenue, you need to quickly launch a new product. And at that point of time, our organization was facing with the long lead of product launch. Okay, and my task was to reduce the complete concept to market lead time. And with the agile transformation application, we are able to reduce it by 3x time. We are able to launch minimum viable product within a 3 months kind of time. So that's kind of achievement which we delivered. Now, as a next journey with these kind of exposure and experience, I have taken a call that now I have completed a complete telecom domain in a way. And let me take a call. If I have delivered for the organizations, okay, now let me take my expertise and experience outside the organization and enable the other industries as well as other player to bring the efficiency and sustainability into their business, especially keeping in mind that now India is looking out for top 3 economy in the world. With that, the startup ecosystem which we have, and I think there is a lot of flaws there, and to surpass these flaws and all, the sustainability thing is very important. I'm looking for, and I'm driving a theme of startup to stay ons. Okay, startup to stay ons is a very critical element, because if you stay on with the startup initiative, it will really help Indian economy to get into the next level. So I think that is what my journey is, Jitendra. And right now, as I mentioned, I'm also looking out for my journey as an independent director into the company's board, so that I can bring my expertise to deliver a cost optimization, operational excellency, sustainability to the other industries and companies.
That's really great. You have shared your profile in a detailed way. That was wonderful. Now, if I ask you about your vision, mission, and goal in life for next 5 to 10 years from now, so what would that be?
I think as far as my vision is concerned, I want to lead an purposeful life for my family, for personal growth, adding positive values to the systems, also contributing for the well-being of the society and the business ecosystem where I nurture. Okay, so that's what my vision is, and to fulfill my vision, I'm going to fulfill this through to enable business ecosystem with my expertise and experience. And on that front, I have already started my second stint into the consultant arena, as well as independent director role, which will help them to bring efficiency and sustainability, especially to the MSME segment and the startup mechanism. Apart from that, as far as well-being is concerned, I want to dwell upon the balance work-life balance rather, and I would like to spend quality time with my family. Okay, and apart from that, giving back to the society, I am getting connected with the local society as well as the society across. Apart from that, my stint in farming, I'm ensuring that the people, it has a very good connect into the remote areas, understanding their lives and adding value to them. So that is how I'm fulfilling my mission, vision rather. And as far as goal is concerned, I think it is very simple. I believe in, so far I think I have received a lot of good things from society, and now it's my time to giving back to the society where I live. And it's not a society, but I think the ecosystem, business ecosystem as well. So that's my goal.
So that was really wonderful. Now, if I ask you, like, your life lessons, any two most important lessons you learned from your life?
I think the important lesson which I have learned in my life is, I think we should not go for the short-term success. Rather, you go for a long-term success, long-term and sustainable success rather. Okay, and that's it. And I think apart from that, give your best and leave rest for the Almighty God. Okay, believe into that system as well, and always hope for the best and prepare for the worst. That will ensure you that you will not be shattered any given point of time, because if you have hope for the best, that is your optimism, and that will help you to deliver your best. Okay, but given a situation, if you fail and if you have prepared for the worst, then you will not repent in a way. Okay, so that's what my lesson of my life.
Rightly pointed out. So that was really nice. So now, if I ask you, like, can you explain the key components of quote to cash value chain and why it is critical for the organization to focus on optimizing the processes for efficiency?
Sure, Jitendra. I believe code to cash is a lifeline for any organizations. Okay, and to help you understand this in a better way, let me break this code to cash, which is nothing but the process value chain, which start from sales, providing a quotation till we receive money or revenue from the customer. Okay, and let me break this thing into the 7 parts. Okay, starting with quote to order. Okay, this quote to order is a journey where sales provide a quotation, and then that is deal got successful, and it is got converted into the order. This consists of multiple elements, okay, of the customer order, the pricing, the terms and conditions, the other artifacts of the services, and other customer attributes. Moving on, once we receive order, it is a order to order login. Okay, once we receive an order in terms of the order instrument, typically it's a customer order form kind of thing. Basis that order is getting entered into the system. Okay, typically it would be entered into the order management system, and if it is a manual one, then also it would be through different instrument. But that order entry triggers a multiple workflows, okay, or multiple tasks for the downstream team that is getting managed through order management to order provisioning. Okay, so once order got logged in, it gives a complete understanding to the downstream team, okay, the project management team, the service delivery team, the back office team, that what services been opted by customer and what all thing need to be delivered from our side. So that is been happen through order entry to order provisioning. Once order got provisioned, it will get in validation with the customer that whatever services has been given, been asked by customer, has been delivered by the service provider or organization. So basis that the order acceptance happen, and order acceptance once happen, that will open up a life cycle management of the services. Okay, so that triggers task to the service assurance team or a back office team who is going to manage the life cycle, and one task would be open to the billing team. So that leads to the customer acceptance to the billing. Okay, based on the billing component and the services, invoice would get generated, and once invoice get generated, okay, that will lead to the another component of billing to cash collection. So that is how it completes the journey of quote to cash. Quote to cash is an, I would say, lifeline. Why? Because it engages a multiple cross-functional team, and there are a lot to be dependent on a quote to cash efficiency and effectiveness. Okay, because basis the quote to cash, quote to cash is the only value chain which will enable a effective and efficient cash flow to the organizations. It will help organizations to ensure a customer satisfaction, right customer satisfaction. If all value chain perform well, it will ensure a right customer satisfaction. Not only that, it will also help you to be a competitive in the market. Cost optimization as well can be delivered. Okay, if you if we have a rigorous engagement on a quote to cash and effectiveness and efficiency drives going on, one can reduce a lot of rework, one can reduce a lot of errors, one can reduce a lot of handoffs happen, manual tasks, and those things ultimately resulting into the cost savings, and that is leading to the profitability of the organizations. And what we are talking about with quote to cash is, this is the chain where your entire order getting passed through and getting realized to the customer, and payment is also getting realized through this value chain. Apart from that, as far as risk management is concerned, compliance management is concerned, if organization is rigorously having a control onto the quote to cash, that will also help organization to achieve that element as well. So that is what my say on a quote to cash. In fact, yeah, over to you, Jitendra.
Right, that's nice to know about the concept. I was actually aware of the concept, but I was not having much of detail how it can be used in a right way. So on to this further, like if I ask you, like what are some proven strategies and best practices that businesses can implement to streamline their quote to cash process and improve operational efficiency?
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good question. Once got an understanding that what quote to cash can deliver, I think if any organization want to deploy the quote to cash, there is the methodology, okay, the approach to it. First of all, they need to get into the assessment of the existing set of processes, as is processes, okay, as is processes, as is systems, and that will help us to get the understanding of the landscape, what need to be addressed. That will reveal the inefficiencies, rework related elements, the collaboration related elements. All these things will come to the forefront. So that is the first one, need to start with the assessment. Second, once we complete the assessment, that also we need to ensure that we have a goal set for quote to cash. And the better way to align quote to cash is to align with the organization imperative. Okay, so it something works like this, that organization is having a productivity target of X, cost reduction target of Y, and revenue realization target of Z. So this is the ultimate objective. Okay, it has a direct linkages with the AOP, annual operating plan, because if you do not link this with the quote to cash, your AOP will go for a toss. When I say it will go for a toss, you will not achieve what you have forecasted for in terms of revenue, in terms of profitability, in terms of the cash flow. So after the as-is assessment, it need to be aligned with the organizational imperative. And while saying this, quote to cash implementation require a top-down approach. The top management should completely align onto the quote to cash implementation part, because that's a very critical link. Otherwise, there would be a silos and you have beautiful program on the paper, but it didn't work. So that comes to the next element, which is a collaboration. Okay, and having said that, the top-down approach, the collaboration across the value chain, because see, when they function in a silo, they will not appreciate the challenges faced by particular function. Although they are contributing the quote to cash value chain, the end objective is there, but in this scenario, when they function in a silo manner, the individual function give you a result in terms of 100% efficiency. But if you see the overall value chain or overall throughput of Q2C, it is merely 50%. So that kind of thing would happen if we do not have a collaboration on the ground. So the another key element is the collaboration, and that would happen through engagement of the entire value chain. And when I say entire value chain, it will start with the sales, operation, products, legal, HR, finance, engineering team, okay, marketing team. All those teams need to play out their part into the entire code to cash value chain. And once you engage them, you will really see the magic happen. Because when they come to forefront, they come to the Q2C platform, okay, everyone is claiming that everything is fine, hunky dory at their end. But when we sum it together from a Q2C deliverables point of view, that's where the challenges, the inefficiency come to the fore. So that is about the collaboration piece. Moving on, the introduction of the technology, introduction of the benchmarking or frameworks, I would say in terms of business process frameworks. Nowadays, I think rather than starting from a scratch, one can explore the business process framework already available and kickstart their journey. That will really reduce the lot of groundwork to cover. And it is simply, I think, map gap analysis can be done with the requirement of there versus the process frameworks. So that can be utilized. Various technologies, one can use the AI, machine learning, the neuro. I think those things can be really leveraged. The IoT piece is also really helpful for the people who are into the manufacturing arena. So these things can be worked upon, as well as the operation support system and business support systems. This is going to play a very vital role to drive the next level efficiency. If you really want to automate the things, your operation support system and business support system is in right place with the integrated thing. You can have a quick data things and analytics available with you that will help you to drive the decisions with the informed decisions with the data availability at a click of a button. So I think that is also very and then the next piece is, once you through with the to be part, okay, the entire value chain, the cross-functional team and the people who is going to deliver the value, they need to be trained thoroughly. There has to be a control mechanism set up, okay. Their KPIs need to be aligned as per the code to cash value chain, and ultimately it is aligning with the organizational imperatives. So the governance mechanism need to be there with the right set of hand-holding, because see, this is a change you are driving across the organizations, and this change management is a very critical piece. While driving the change, you need to be with the people, provide a right set of confidence, right set of hand-holding, so that they will not go away from the change, they will not scared from the change which is coming to them. Rather, they will complement the change. So this is also very critical element, okay. And once you deploy this, okay, there has to be a right set of governance mechanism, okay, at a various level, starting from the operational level to a functional level to a particular unit level, and ultimately to the top management level. And once we have this thing in place, this is going to deliver a tremendous results to the organizations, and they can definitely vouch for the competitiveness and the sustainability of the organization with the right set of financial health. Yeah.
That's really nice to hear about this. Hopefully, this will really help organizations to implement processes in a better way. So, onto this further, can you share some real-world example on success stories of organizations that have successfully enhanced their efficiency by optimizing the code-to-cash value chain, and what lessons can others learn from their experiences?
Yeah, I think although I have little bit covered in my earlier answer, but yeah, I think let me give you a perspective onto this. So the organization typically has started by implementing the standardization of the process, because see, unless you start measuring the process or health of the process, you will not come to know what are the deficiencies are there, okay. So first and foremost thing is that to understand to do the assessment, as is map gap analysis and all, and with that you can come up with the targets that here we want to move on to the next level, and one can engage the cross-functional team, okay. The cross-functional team engagement is very crucial thing, as I mentioned earlier. With the cross-functional team engagement, what it is going to give a benefit is that in a silo mode, they always believe or perceive that the other function is the culprit, the upstream and downstream function we talk about. Okay, the upstream function is saying that, maybe perceiving that the downstream is not doing well, downstream saying that upstream is not doing well, and all. Ultimately, the end function, the billing function, is going to suffer a lot. That's where your revenue is getting realized. Okay, because if you have garbage in, garbage out going to happen, and if you have done that, you are not going to realize the money from the customer. Okay, so with the code to cash implementation in the organization where I have worked, Tatacom, it has immensely benefited in terms of, let me give you a perspective onto the initial process improvement or process re-engineering. With that, we are able to deliver 40% of improvement into the code to cash cycle time, and that has resulted into the 20% of the throughput of the process. You can imagine that has bring in 20% efficiency into the complete value chain. Apart from that, the other intricacies associated with that is it has improved the DSO, days of sales outstanding. It has improvised the win rate because the complete engagement happen upfront. Okay, and that will help us bring a good quick quotation and quality quotation, as well as the good pricing as well. Apart from that, we also and believe me, these things are bound to happen. Once you engage people, they will come up with their challenges, and that will add to the area where you need to drive the efficiency. We have drive 110, approximately 110 programs in code to cash value chain over the period of 5 years. Okay, I think we got digressed from the benefit what we have delivered. So one is the win rate. Apart from deal profitability goes up, the churn management has helped us reduce the revenue erosion by 10%. It has helped us to reduce the contractual obligation recovery from the customer, which was improvised by 50%. It has also helped us to reduce the revenue reversal. Typically, it happened through the credit notes and all. Because of the wrong billing and all, your money got stuck, as well as you need to end up paying the credit notes to the customer. And you can imagine what kind of impact it would be having on an AOP. So these are some of the benefits, and these are the real benefits being delivered to the organization. In fact, we also drive the cost optimization through the code to cash. I was being a lead to that process drive that has delivered 10 million of direct cost savings to the organizations, and that has all come through the processes. So that kind of benefit can be leveraged to the organizations.
It's really wonderful to
ultimate
hear.
benefit is quick revenue realization and the cash flow and the cost optimization. So it ultimately delivered onto the ROC.
Great. So it is nice to hear that it is impacting on both the aspect, on the cost factor as well as the profitability part. So that's really wonderful. Implementing these strategies would really be helpful for the organization. So if I ask you, like, what is your take on success? What do you feel about it?
I think success means a sense of fulfillment and happiness to me, and it would be having a multi facets. Okay, it could be work-life balance. It could be a value delivered to success customer. It could be mental and physical healthy life. It could be sound relationship on a personal front as well as with the customer. Okay, and it could also be a sense of contentment. Okay, that is also could be success for someone. So that is the success to me, and I believe success is not having a linear path. Actually, it traverses through a lot of failure, a lot of setbacks, a lot of challenges. And the important thing is that during a journey, you embrace these things on the way and deliver and reach to the destination of success. So that's what success means to me.
Nice thought. Now we are on last one. Any message or advice you would like to share with our viewers and listeners?
I think as far as message is concerned, I think on a success, because success matters a lot. So don't, as I mentioned earlier, don't go for a short-term success. Always go for a long-term and sustainable success, because that will help on a personal front as well as to the organization, to the ecosystem where you live. Okay. Apart from that, have a strong value systems, and let these value systems act as a lighthouse to you for taking your personal decisions, professional decisions, or any initiatives, because that will help you get you settled in a very subtle way. That is the second thing. And the final message which I would like to bring in is have a great appetite. Okay, have a great digestion system. And when I say digestion system, not only from the food digestion point of view, digestion from the aggression, digestion from the success, digestion from point of view of setback, all those things matters a lot. If you have a great digestion system, you will definitely going to have a sustainable life and a fulfilling life. That is what my submission to you, Jitendra.
Right, really nice message and great thoughts. So I must say, really important for everybody to follow and utilize in their life. It can really help them. So I must say the discussion we had today was really amazing. You have shared so many things related to the organizational efficiency overall, how quote to cash strategy can work really well for the organization. And you have shared about your experiences, your journey so far. That was again a really inspirational and wonderful one. And I'm thankful to you for your time and energy here, sharing all these things with us, and looking forward to have some more discussions on similar thought or maybe on different thoughts. So looking forward to that as well. Thank you so much, Jaydeep sir, for your time and energy once again.
Thanks, Jitendra, for providing me this platform. It was really good initiative by you. Thanks a lot, Jitendra.
Thank you, Jaydeep sir, for your time once again. And I will also share social media link of yours so that people can be in touch with you, take your help and guidance as well. So guys, don't forget to check that out too. Thank you so very much everyone for watching and listening. I hope you all must have gathered a lot of information and enjoyed watching it. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Have a good time. Thank you and bye-bye.